Alright, first off, thank you for clicking this video. We're going to go ahead and get into what I believe are the top 5 PlayStation 1 video games. And any honorable mentions will be held off until the end. So let's go ahead and get into it. At number 5, we have Resident Evil 2. Here's a game that I got to watch and play at an entirely too young of an age. It's funny seeing the outdated graphics, but the horror element is still very much intact. I mean, hearing the zombies feasting on flesh is almost worse than what you see in the modern games you know today. So I give a lot of credit to this game that obviously to this day has a huge following, since we've received a remake of this game in 2019. I got to go back and play this game recently, and I had a blast playing it, trying to solve these puzzles, but what's even crazier is I haven't even played the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I'm probably going to be playing that real soon here. So, number 5 goes to Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2.
At number 4, we have Legend of Dragoon. Here's a game that I just recently played. Ironically, a buddy of mine let me borrow all 4 discs to play on my PlayStation 1, and then about 2 months later, they announced the remastered version. It's funny how that works. Anyways, this game has some excellent qualities to it that I could not help but love. It's an RPG that really grows on you as you play, and I'm a sucker for a good story that keeps you wondering what may happen, and this game definitely has that. And the battle system will really grow on you as you properly figure out how to time your attacks. The game is far from perfect, but it does have a charm that'll keep you entertained. It's a game that when you stop playing it and a few hours passes, you immediately want to return and keep playing to see what happens next. And that's something I can say about the remaining games on this list. But at number 4, we have Legend of Dragoon. Number 3, Final Fantasy IX. With number 3 is one of the most classic games of all time. It is a shame that I have to place it at number 3, but I have to do it. Not only does this game have a charming story, it has a solid turn-based system, great writing, dynamic characters, one of the best endings in a video game. I mean, I can go on and on what's great about this game. There's not many things wrong with this game at all. I've talked to a few different people and some like it, some don't. But the one thing I will not allow is for someone to hate on the music.
Apologize for that.
The soundtrack to this game is incredible. Now, while the story may feel like a slow burner and the battle system is slow, these are nitpicks at the game, especially since the remastered version fixes these problems. So, when you're playing Final Fantasy IX, you're getting an incredible story, a fun battle system, a world you can explore, you're getting a lot. So, that is why I have Final Fantasy IX at number 3. Number 2 is Metal Gear Solid. Number 2 needs no introduction. It is one of the most classic games out there, and this game had me hooked. Not only that, the gameplay was so much fun and addictive. Whether you choose to sneak through most areas, or you just take out all the enemies however you want. There's so many classic scenes and battles. I mean, we all know how crazy defeating Psycho Mantis was, not to mention how this game rips your heart out.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon. What is it?
It also does not take itself so serious. You'll find yourself laughing half the game.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
Definitely a game I recommend if you are someone who has never played. All right, and number 1, Final Fantasy VII. So let's give it up to the greatest PlayStation 1 game of all time, Final Fantasy VII. I could praise this game for hours, but I'll be brief on why this game is so great. The story is absolutely amazing. It's my favorite story from a video game. So many twists and turns. Going through this game and learning the truth is such a ride. The characters are all interesting and unique and developed as the story goes on. One thing this game 100% succeeds in is making you care about this group of characters setting out to protect this planet. I'm an even bigger sucker for love, and this game handles the love story so well. I played this when I was really young, and let's just say I was messed up for weeks playing this game.
That's a huge bitch!
I can go on and on about the exploration, the battle system, the story, the villain, the soundtrack. People should play this game not knowing much, but Final Fantasy VII is number 1 and will always be number 1. Alright, so there's my top 5. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you for watching. I definitely do appreciate it. My honorable mentions. My honorable mentions are Spider-Man, Twisted Metal 1 and 2, Tekken 3, Tony Hawk 1, 2, Crash Bandicoot, and games I still want to play are FF Tactics and Vagrant Story. Maybe one day. Alright, that about wraps up this video. Until next time, everyone, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Peace.